What's up, YouTube? Back at it again. This time we are comparing tires. Well, not really tires, wheels and tires. So in case you guys don't know what to go with on your C6, C7, I mean whatever Corvette you got, or maybe even Camaro or Chevy SS, G8, I mean any of those cars. Well, I have two set of wheels that I'm mainly gonna compare because Weld actually makes the Ventura 5-spoke and the S71 5-spoke. So one of them is forged, the other one isn't. So I kept on looking around, see if I actually found a video that would compare them and see the differences, but I couldn't find anything, so I'm making one. I'm about to hook you guys up, let you guys see the comparison, and I'm actually gonna weight the wheels as well. I'm gonna use the regular scale. Got it right there. So whoa, that was weird. Anyways, I'm gonna use that scale. We're gonna weight each one of them, and I'm about to start with the first one. I'm actually gonna throw the Forgestar in there too, so now that I have them. So we'll start talking about each one, make the comparisons, and then we'll weigh each one and see what they weigh on the tire they're on right now. So let's get on with it. All right, let's start with the first one. This is the Ventura. I forgot the spec on it, but it's a 5-spoke Ventura, and this is for the Corvette with the bolt pattern of 5x120, which fits a lot of the American muscle cars. And this specific wheel is a 19x12. So this wheel is currently wrapped in the Toyo 888, which is a amazing tire. Yeah, real wide as well. And the specs are 345, 30, 19. So this wheel is extremely wide, and there's a difference. I mean, the difference between them is between the S71, which is this one right here. This is the it's forged. It's the Weld S71, and I mean, by the looks of it, you see that it's actually polished, real high polished aluminum all the way around, and the face is black, which it looks super nice, and I love the way it looks. And then this one has like a brushed aluminum lip along with the spoke itself, and it seems like, I don't know, like thicker, more of a for the street, you know. And it's got a black face as well with the center cap that's not removable. Well, it is removable, but it's actually pressed on there, which this one you actually have to put it in through the back and then attach it to the car, which it sucks in my opinion. I wish it would just stay stuck on there. But anyways, and then this one also has like you guys see like a curved face, like a even, you know, curved face to it, curved shape, which the spokes are actually like more straight, you know, you see. So compared to the S71, you see how they come out, they curve out. So there's a slight difference in case you want to run a Ventura in the front and a RTS S71 in the rear. I mean, they look really alike, but they're not, you know, they're not the same. See, it's got that curve right there, you know, sinks in. The lip as well is more like a step lip, you see. You got that actually gives it a really nice look to it, and compared to this one, it's just nice and smooth. Comes down and then just tapers off, you see. So that's one of the comparison. It's just a couple of little differences between each wheel. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back right now. Oh, and by the way, this one is actually mounted on a M&H Racemaster. The size on this one is 325 45 17. So this is 17, and you could tell slight difference between them. I love bigger wheels on the car, but I mean, for hooking, lightweight, in my opinion, this is the way to go right here. That's why this wheel is a lot more expensive. These wheels each are $1,000 compared to this one. I believe they're $450 on this spec right here, 19 by 12, $450. So that's a $500 difference right there. Let's see if it's worth it. Right now that we weigh each one of them and see what they give us. Let's take a look at the back of them now. All right, now looking at the back of them, that's what they look like. The Ventura is actually, I would say, painted, powder coated. It's got some kind of coating on it, which protects it pretty well. But I personally, I don't like it. But it's to each his own. See, it's all aluminum as well, but it's just not forged. All right, seems pretty durable, pretty strong, in my opinion. And the RTS S71 actually is polished aluminum. Look how clean that looks. Not really clean because I have not cleaned them. They're so hard to keep clean. And any water that you leave on there, it stains it. So you have to immediately dry it up after you wash it, and it's just a lot of maintenance on them just to keep them really clean. I washed them as soon as I took them off and tried taking off as much brake dust as they had on there, but it's really hard. So that's it right there. That's the difference between the S71 Weld RT-S and the Ventura 5-spoke. Let's go ahead and weigh them, and also take into consideration that this is a 17 compared to a 19, which is most likely the wheel setup that you'll run on a Vet or any other car. Well, obviously not the 345 on any other car, because it's pretty wide. Just to clear, you're gonna need the Z body or the Grand Sport body. It's pretty hard to clear one of those tires on just any car. And let's go ahead and weigh them and see what they each weigh. All right, so I'm gonna start with the Ventura on the 345/30 19. So let's go ahead and turn the scale on. All right, zeroed out. Let's put the wheel on there. Whoa, it was pretty big. I'm trying to get it to kind of stay in place. All right, that is showing 67. All right, you see that? 67 pounds. All right, so that's the Ventura. Let's go ahead and check out that the S71. We're about to weigh the S71. Let's see what this one weighs. All right, let's turn on the scale. It actually feels real light. 55.8. Look at that. That's a big difference. Big difference. I mean, is it $500 worth the difference? You guys let me know what y'all think. All right, so that's the weight comparison between the S71 and the Ventura. And also it's two different sizes, but it's most likely what you guys will be running anyways on a Vet. All right, so and since I already have the Forgestars, these let me run you out through the spec real quick and the tire size I'm running and the reason. Most of you guys, I know y'all hate a stretch tire, so I'm just a car guy and I love all styles, and I love a stretch tire and how it looks. But in a Vet, I was actually really trying to run a 345, which I was at the beginning, and I ended up going to a stretch tire because with the 345 it was not clearing my fenders, so it would stick out about 1.5 inches, and I started rubbing on them really bad and just too much issue. And in order for me to run that one on this Forgestar with the custom offset, which is ultra deep concave, I would have to run wider fenders. So maybe in the future, near future, I don't know, we'll see if I can have someone make me some custom carbon wider fenders like the Super Tech actually have. But in the meantime, this is what I have. This is the ultra deep concave F14 Forgestar, and the spec on this one is a 19 by 12, which, as you guys can see, that thing is deep. That's why it says ultra deep. So it looks real sick. I love this. I love this wheel. I wish I could have ran the 345 on it. There's a black vet out there that runs it, and that thing looks sick. But then again, he's just on a fiberglass rear panels, and they're extra wide off Super Vets, and it looks nice. It looks nice, man. But I'm already with the carbon, so I just want to stick to it. Anyways, tire size that I'm running on this one is a 275/35. That's why you got that real mean stretch on it on a 19 by 12. Whoever said you can't fit a 275 on a 19 by 12, liar. Look at that. I fit it. Made that thing stretch. All right, let's go ahead and weigh this one, see how much it weighs. All right, there it goes. Let's see. Wow, 59 pounds. That is crazy. This one actually weighs, and it's on less tire, less rubber than the S71. And the S71 is still lighter than all these three wheels. That is insane. So I guess it's well worth $1,000, $1,000, and plus the tire, another $450. I believe I paid, or $400, somewhere around there, for the tire. So they're pretty expensive, but these tires really hook. They perform. Well worth it, and I love the spec on it. 325 45s. So I wish I could find something wider for it. I'll keep on looking around, see what I find after I eat these up, and see what else I can get my hands on. And but yeah, that's crazy. This is actually heavier than the forged S71. So all right, well, that's it right there, guys. Hope this helps out. And while I'm already here weighing each wheel, let me just go ahead and throw the 20-inch front runner that I was actually running, in case you guys are curious to see how much that thing weighs. And I'll compare it with a 19 by 10, and also that I was running up front. And so these 20 by 7s, these are the S71s as well. These are sick. I love how they look on the car. The only issue I came across and that I hate is that you have to be extremely careful with them, because look at the rubber you're on. No kind of rubber. It is so thin, and these wheels are so delicate. I mean, they're not meant for daily street use, so only track use. But if you plan on running it, be extremely careful with them. They do look sick. They look sick. I love the way they look on the car. So let's get see what they weigh. And also the other downside on this 20 by 7 is tire sizes and brand. You cannot find front runners for this specific wheel. It is so hard. This is what I found. I found the 215/35 20 made by Lexani. They're the only ones that made this small low profile tire that'll fit it. Other than that, I cannot find anyone else that makes a tire that'll fit this wheel. It's super hard. I couldn't find anything. This is all I can find, so that's why I'm running these. But let's go ahead and weigh it and see what it weighs. This thing is super light. All right, got that thing going. Set it on top. 43.2 pounds. That's crazy. 43 pounds for this wheel. 20-inch, 20 by 7. So these wheels, I sold them already. I got a deposit on them. Guys picking them up at the end of the month. I'm really gonna miss them because I like these a lot. I liked how they look, but I might end up going with some 18 by 10s up front, or maybe 18 by 6s. Well, we'll see what I come across. But definitely I'll be running some of these forged welds, the S71s, just because they are extremely lightweight. And I just wished that freaking Weld made some 19 by 12s in the S71. They only have 20s and 18s, and I just wish, guys, if a Weld representative sees this video, guys, make sure you guys sponsor me with some 19 by 12s. I would love to have some 19 by 12s like this with a nice lip to run that 345 right there. That's the dream. That's what I'm shooting for. 19 by 12 S71s on 888s. So if you guys watching this video, I hope you guys actually come across something like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and weigh the Forgestar. This is 19 by 10. And it's wrapped on, what is it wrapped on? This thing is wrapped on 245, yeah, 245 35 19s. So that's what this is wrapped on, 245 35 19s. And I love these wheels. They do not rub at all. No issues whatsoever with these front runners. So let's get a weigh on these and see what they weigh. These feel pretty heavy. All right. 49.8. 49.8 on these wheels right here. So it's not bad. Not much of a difference. But then again, these are 20. It's not 19. So it is a big difference on them. And so that's it, guys. Hope this helped out. And let me go ahead and throw that 345, which is what I'm running right now, on the vet, just so you guys can see the new wheel setup. And the fronts are 18 by 10s. So hope you guys enjoyed and this helped out. Catch you guys on the next one.